Assalamu alaikum, hello and welcome to the Soutshines Tarot. Today we are going to reveal some important messages about your current situation, and I'll make sure to interpret these tarot cards at max according to my capabilities. Remember, it's a timeless reading, which means these messages are not restricted to any particular time period, regardless of whenever it is originally posted. Which means whenever you watch this video, these messages are meant to be yours. Therefore, you have 3 tarot cards in front of you. Pick one according to the imagery you are most drawn to, or according to the key you like most, or the numbers of the cards. And you can also pick more than one card, which means you're meant to receive more messages. But I advise you to stick to the one card for this reading especially, because it's going to be a single card reading. But you can always watch the whole video to learn the real in-depth meaning of every tarot card. Now, time spans are given in the description below. I give you some time to select your card, or you can pause the video to decide. And I start with the card number 1. Hello, card number 1, those who selected this 7 of Wands card, it is your reading. Alright, so Wand is a very fiery energy, which means you or any of your concerning person may have a fire sign like Aries, Leo or Sagittarius as their sun, moon or rising sign, or it could be your own energy these days, which is very fiery and passionate. And if you're not feeling so, then this card is advising you to pull up your socks and get ready for something important you need to deal with. Now, 7 of Wands is typically known as a yes card. Just in case if you are searching for an answer of any specific question in just yes or no, then it is a yes. Now, this card talks about defense mechanism, that you're feeling defensive about some situation or with somebody or with everybody around you, as you know your situation better. Some of you are facing challenges and you're not giving up, but you might have fear to get defeated or get tired of something. But this card is about to get going, And if you have fear to not have a stable footing, or you're facing some confusion in multitasking, then you don't need to get confused or afraid of any instability, because you have high moral grounds on which you can stand tall and strong. Moreover, you have that wisdom and confidence within you, which can give you security, happiness and renewal. And when we talk about a renewal, it means after all this, whatever you are going through right now, you are finding the new ways also. And I must tell you that you guys are very good at taking stand for your beliefs. Some of you take stand for their beliefs harmoniously, and some of you do it diplomatically. But all of you who selected this card today, they do it by all means. As when you feel that there should be harmony, you adopt it, and when you feel that diplomacy is the key you need to have, you work according to that, which shows your capabilities of firmness, but with simplicity and confidence, which can give you a victory. All you need to do is to not give up, no matter how tired you are, Right now, if we talk about your current situation, you're trying to protect something. It could be your material possessions, but most probably it is your beliefs and desires, or plan to do something, but you're in the situation where you can face some opposition, criticism or hurdles which can drag you into some fight. But the good part is that you're playing defensive rather getting offensive you are utilizing your stamina to create boundaries to secure yourself from any blame game or attack. Not real attack, but metaphorically. But with some of you, a real attack is possible, God forbid. But with most of you, it's about oral conflicts, and there is a possibility that some of you have inner conflicts with your own self. Because there is something you want to do, but your fears and confusion are stopping you to not do your things. So you have to force yourself to fight with your own negative thoughts, which could be due to your circumstances, the external forces such as your surrounding, which is not very positive towards your beliefs, unfortunately. But whatever the conflict is there, whether it is within yourself or with outside world, it's keeping you quite busy to strategize and doing some practical work to guard your situation, and you're resisting all those forces to come to you at your full capacity, by the way. And if you keep on guarding your beliefs without giving up, you'll remain on top and get advantage over your situation. And therefore, most of you are getting long-term commitments as well. And if you are dealing with some competitors who try to ruin your reputation, or you are receiving some hatred from the people you don't even know, you just need to stand firm on your grounds to deal with them. For example, if you are on social media and getting trolled, you can go to your privacy setting to knock them off, block them, delete them, or to restrict them to not comment on your post ever again. So it's that simple to take some practical precautionary measurements, But yes, it's not that easy if you are facing such negative situation at your workplace or in your family, because when you have to face the conflict with those you care about deeply, you get deeply hurt. And in such scenario, you can't fight back immediately, but you can guard yourself, your opinion with confidence, which can give you definite success because you have that courage to control the situation, It's also duality card, which carries the message of choosing your battles carefully, right? Would your energy be better or focused elsewhere on something more important? Then you should listen to your intuition and instincts. If this matter is extremely important to you, then go for that. And if it's just sort of whatever, then don't waste your energy. It's useless, And most importantly, don't allow people in power to immediate reaction handling and to intimidate you even. Now, for some of you, it's going to be very specific message that for those who are dealing with some legal issues with higher authorities, in that case, you should assert yourself, sign petition, call your local government, or show that there is strength in number. This card is all about affirming your rights and learning to say no. And most importantly, defending your position actually. And if you are challenging those who are in power, as I already mentioned, this card shows your courage through adversity. So for many of you, it's also about a physical fitness training because you have to work a lot to fix your things, and that reminds me of a strength card in tarot. Yes, this Seven of Wands card is a minor arcana card, but you can relate it to one of the major arcana cards, and that is a strength card, which I hope to describe you in some other video. But shortly, what I can tell you about strength card is that strength card shows how powerful you are, and somehow you are protected through any challenge you face. So if you selected this card today, it means that this is a time for you to stand up for yourself. Don't let others create self-doubt or talk you out of what you know is right, for you at least. You know exactly what to do. Yes, you know. And your thoughts and feelings are perfectly accurate. So don't back down. This is not the time for compromise. Unless it's just not worth it. So if you're feeling under threat of being attacked or taken down, in case of any conflict or tension, then good news is, besides all that explanation of Seven of Wands, this card is advising you to argue and negotiate with opponents confidently, as the success is guaranteed. That's all I had for you today, card number 1. If you like this reading, please hit the like button, share this video with your friends or enemies if you can, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press the notification bell on the option all to get notified about all of my upcoming videos on time. Hope to see you in my next reading. Till then, take care, bye, and Allah Hafiz. Hello, card number 2, those who selected this card. These are your messages. Alright, so it is an 8 of Pentacles from the tarot deck, and those who don't know about Pentacles, I want you to know that Pentacle is an earth energy. So you or your concerning person could be an earth sign like Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo as their sun, moon or rising sign. If not, then you're acting like one of these signs, because this is a very hard-working kind of energy you're indulged in these days. Or you did some hard work recently, and if not, then get ready, because you are going to get really busy in some real practical work. In short, Pentacles talk about your finances, business, education, health, work, materialism. This card is telling you that it's time to really get busy, but it's also telling you to focus on your goal. I must tell you that your dedication to your task or to your work is leading you to master your gift and become the best one. Because this card is about learning all you can for a subject or a career. Therefore, some of you are going back to school to get admission for some degree, certificate or diploma. Some of you are taking seminars or attending workshops. Some are going to do some specific course in accordance to maintain their profession aligned by their company they work for, or some are doing it on their own. And some of you are finding a mentor or a teacher from whom you can learn. But learning and polishing your skills, especially for the work you love, is definitely there. So no matter how you do it, whether it is about taking admission, finding a private or public coach or mentor, or a person who can teach you, or you're taking online classes or watching free videos or practicing your work privately. It's not how you do it, but it's about that you are doing it anyways. There's a news of scholarship also. Now, it's not for everyone, of course, but those who really want to achieve that and tried for that, applied for that, have high chances to receive it. While this card can indicate repetitive work, it's important to remember that with each creation of yours, you become better at what you do. For example, if you are a chef and you want your dish to be the tastiest and yummiest, how will you do it? Definitely by improvising your recipe with different or more ingredients, by watching different recipes online, or by asking an expert in your family or friends. But at the end, practice can make you perfect finally. Therefore, you need to learn everything you can. Close your mind to other goals or daily distractions and throw yourself into your passion. It is the actual message of this card. Your work could be noticed, and recognition of your skill could make you proud. And according to this card, because your hard work and energy which you're putting in, most of you are drawn to perfectionism. Now, number 8 is Saturn's number. Yes, I'm talking about the planet Saturn, and the planet Saturn is a planner of hard work and its reward. So those who are putting their efforts in learning and practicing are going to be rewarded as well, along with the mastery of their skills. Not only this, but you can also earn better. Your financial condition is going to be better. You can get more recognition. Your name and expertise can lead you to the prosperity. How beautiful it is. Most of you are desperately wanting to learn to achieve a better position in your life for making money, superior craftsmanship or apprenticeship. So you are paying attention to details. You want to represent yourself in front of the world through your work. That's why you are attentive to your work that represents the real you. Therefore, some of you are doing researches, and that's the proper way. So you're on the right track as you know the importance of learning. So don't be shy, no matter how old are you, which class do you belong, what's your gender, what's your qualification till date. You're ready to welcome new phase of learning, and I think one should always keep on learning, because let's say if a doctor doesn't pay attention to new researches and latest scientific medical inventions or cures, that person cannot achieve that level of expertise which other doctor who kept learning is achieving already, right? And 8 of Pentacles is a yes card. In case if you have any question and required an answer in just yes or no. But remember, question shouldn't be there in negative mode, otherwise it's no. And one more thing, that this 8 of Pentacles is a minor arcana card, but this shows the power of Empress card, which is one of the major arcana cards, and that indicates the focus and passion for your venture. So whatever the field you belong to, you do your business or job, you're a student or a housewife, you're a jobless or do nothing, this 8 of Pentacles represents your creativity and motivations. And if some of you are inexperienced or think of yourself ignorant about something or feeling overworked, then it's alright. It's never too late. All you need to do is just learning and to do hard work, and start doing so now, right? Don't leave this thing on tomorrow, because beginning your work is the first step, but half of the satisfaction, right? And as long as your spirituality is concerned, you are focusing on your spiritual ways more than anything right now. Though it's a material card, but there is a possibility of you to see your spiritual path as a lifetime journey. And it's a very specific message for somebody who is concentrating on mysticism or are going to align with something very sacred or devotional. Aren't you interested in social work and want to carry this thing forward? Yes, some of you are definitely attracting to intangible ventures, or they are attracted to something very sacred, or maybe you are interested in metaphysics, and if it is so, then you are definitely gonna gain as much knowledge as possible, because its study in itself isn't easily available with that much of experience in intangible stuff, you know. Interesting, because I'm also in the work of universal messages, interpreting signs and symbols, talk about numbers and all. So I can relate to it. It means you are ready to collect your data. Maybe for your YouTube channel, for your book, or for your own personal interest. But whatever the reason behind taking it into consideration, it can give you some definite reward if you are keen to find relatable knowledge about these universal elements, But most of the relatable material is fictional, in form of books or movies or dramas about times and space kind of thing. So maybe you are gathering the data and gaining its knowledge because you want to write something like that, or want to produce or direct something. It could be your long-term or short-term plan. So it could be the reason behind your watching all those times and space movies and shows and watching podcasts. And some of you are really drawn to it. And some of you really don't know that where this interest of you is taking you, or what will you do with all of this knowledge. But you're passionate about this topic, and knowledge never get wasted unless you don't share it with others, right? So how and when will you share this, or what you're gonna do with all of this? One thing is very clear, that you found your interest finally. And remember, it's not about everyone, but it's a very specific message. And if we talk about your relationship, then you're putting efforts to making things work. You're committed and dedicated, which leads you to the strong commitment, and your relationship can move nicely from your side at least. And health-wise, 8 of Pentacles card indicates your recovery and fitness. Those of you who pay attention to their health and understand what their body needs, what their mind needs, are showing a lot of self-discipline. So you guys are feeling healthier and stronger than before. Now the best thing about this card is a declaration of your rewards, success and achievements for your hard work, commitment, dedication, effort, energy, your time, or whatever you invested previously into something, or into your financial planning especially. It's paying off. So this card is a good omen for your career and accomplishments, for your relationship, for your health, and for your spirituality as well. And if none of this happened to you yet, then get ready for rewards and for new learnings, for new job, new business, productivity, ambition, mastery, confidence, financial security, reputation, achievements, results, overall success. And if you look at this card, you can see the horse behind this man, and horse is a symbol of courage, freedom, endurance, heroism, confidence and competition, and these are the forces behind this person's hard work. And he seems very focused, maybe because of his urge to get his freedom, to achieve something, to win some competition maybe. And whatever effort and energy he's putting into something, he's not only getting more skilled with the time, but this person is nailing it. He's doing his best. And what's the reward? Can you see the tree outside the door, outside his cabin? Now, tree is a symbol of growth, and there is a rope also. Here it is, right? Now, what rope says? Rope symbolizes the secure bonding and holding things tightly, to secure something so close, to intact things if needed. And with this fully open door behind him, it's providing him more opportunities out there in the world if he goes out. There is a bright sunny day. See, it's a daytime. So there are lots of opportunity with this open door and growth. With this fully grown tree, And that reminds me a feng shui thing which suggests you to not close your door. If you are facing some difficulties in your work or career especially, you should keep your doors open if you can. I'm not talking about the main gate of your house or building, but your room's door. And this is known as a symbol of welcoming new opportunities in life. So it says either you can keep your door fully opened or keep it fully closed, but you should not open it halfway or should not keep it halfway closed or 3/4 or 4/4 or whatever the ratio is, but keep it completely opened or closed, but don't leave it in between. And that reminds me of a new phrase which many of you might aware of these days is keep the door 3 inches open. Yep, I'm not gonna talk about that show, but you don't need to keep it 3 inches open. You can close it completely or you can open it completely. With that said, I want you to comment that how this reading resonates with you, and if you like this reading, please hit the like button, share this video with your friends and enemies, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to press the notification bell on option all to watch all of my upcoming videos on time. Hope to see you in my next reading. Till then, take care, bye, and Allah Hafiz. Hello, card number 3, those who selected this card. These are your messages. Alright, so 6 of Swords card is again a minor arcana card, but it has so much positivity carrying in its messages. It's a card of giving good news about ending bad things which no longer serve you. Firstly, let me tell you about Swords. Sword represents an air energy, so it's quite possible that you or your concerning person may belong to Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius as their sun, moon, or rising sign. And the number 6 in numerology is a number of planet Venus. Now, those who don't know about the Venus, they must know that Venus is a planet of luxury, fun, beautification, art, helpful friends, travel. So when this number 6 comes with swords, it can give you an end of bad times, end of depression or illness, and it tells you to welcome a relief and finding your way to a peaceful place, So travel and relocation is also relatable with this card, and very relatable with this card, and this is a yes card. Just in case if you are seeking an answer of your question in simple yes or no, then it says yes. Let's say if you are hesitant to move forward, that should I move or not, then it says yes, you should go. If you're making some plans and asking that should I do that or not, then this card says yes, go ahead, do it. So if you guys were feeling some sort of stagnant or delays, or have been feeling sadness or darkness or some negativity, then you don't need to deal with such negative emotions anymore. It's a happy time. Happy change is entering into your life. Accept it, And 6 of Swords is telling you that you are gonna leave your troubles behind. It is a perfect time for making change at home, in your career, or to your entire outlook on life. You're definitely up to something for improvement and betterment. You might have a plan, or you are feeling to have that change in some specific field of your life. Some of you are going to start their business. Those who have been stuck into some toxic or unhealthy relationship, they are moving on. And those who are stuck into some professional or career situation, like if you are not happy with your job or facing some problems at workplace, and your boss or colleagues are giving you a really tough time because of which you want to switch your job, then you are getting out of the situation. You are ready to resign, or have already given your resignation. And if it's still on your mind yet, then do it now, because if you are really up to it and you want to leave that thing, you want to leave that job, that situation, then this time is taking you towards new direction, and the better one, of course. And therefore some of you are relocating their residence because of their job, work, business, or because of some family situation. But whatever is the reason behind your relocation, it's a good positive change. So finally it's a time for travel from one place to another, from one city to another, or moving abroad for your career, study, or family. For some of you, it's a pleasure trip, if not a business trip, because you might going on holidays or visiting your family or have plans with friends. But it can surely give you a break and definite relief. Basically, Six of Swords is a card of moving on. So it could probably be a metaphorical move on from one mindset to another, from one relationship to another, from one decision to another, from one thought pattern to a new perspective, new ideology, which means your vision is changing towards something. Otherwise, if you have been considering a move or relocation, this card would indicate that the time is right now. For those who were in some conflicts, it's ending, finished. You are almost there. You almost left that conflict behind. Your life is moving on. You're facing your problems finally with the courage to deal with them once and for all. You're in the mode of like, okay, what's an issue? Is this has been bothering me for quite a long time, or for a while? I'm not gonna take it any further. So let's deal with the problem so they no longer troubled me. It is your attitude right now, and if not, then you are advised to take such action to get rid of your situation, your bad situation. So that's how you are finding your peace and relief, Now for those who have been suffering from some physical or mental health issues, for example, if you are facing depression lately or mental blockage, or you have been emotionally disturbed, then you're getting healed. Can you see this water, which represents emotions? And when this water comes with the number 6 and swords, it's cutting bad strings. It's a healing thing, and it's healing you mentally, physically, and spiritually as well in some cases. So it's an end of depression or illness. So you guys are provided with motivation and creativity to resolve your issues, your problems. You can figure it out, that how you can fix your things, how you can get rid of something, how can you find your ways to get out of the situation which is no longer serving you. All you need to do is to believe in this time, which is telling you to go get it done. And if you can notice the scene behind this man, this person, you can clearly get this season is autumn. Trees are dead, there are falling leaves and barren lands, so it seems there is nothing left for him. So he decided to leave this place to get out of his misery. He's packed, ready to go, and fortunately this person has a boat, as it represents a source which can take him wherever he needs to. This thing indicates that your situation is not that bad, because you have your solution within your reach, which can be helpful for you. You have whatever you need to leave this situation. Everything here in this picture is old and dead and barren. So this is the right time for him to leave. So this is the right time for you to leave your situation and to do something for you, right? So no matter what it is and how bad it is, you don't want this autumn. You want spring. You are moving towards positivity from a negative scenario. Now I know this card is little contemporary as compared to classic tarot deck, where you can see this Six of Swords card with a woman and a kid on a boat already, and a man is holding a paddle to move that boat further. But in this deck, This Six of Swords is more elaborated, and it's giving you a glance at the recent situation. That why this person needs to move on or to make new plans, what this situation is giving him. The answer is there is nothing left on this land for him. This place is no longer serving him. So it's better to not waste your time or to wait for spring, but to go find something beautiful, some fertile land where you can sow and cultivate what you want and experience something new, right? Now this Six of Swords is kind of a similar to a major arcana card, the Wheel, which also shows the movement but in a favorable direction. Now if I have to summarize this card's interpretation altogether, then it tells you about the success in your work or in making good plans, recovering in health issues, peace after storm, leaving useless relationships behind and conflicted situation behind. It's about relocation, traveling, most probably overseas travel or far from your current or previous location. Overall, there is a good change for you, and this card advises you to be more active now, to get your things done, and if you don't feel like to do anything, don't lose hope, don't lose your willpower, as this card is telling you to be the master of your situation and you're learning to let it go and moving towards happiness, because there is a better times ahead. Maybe it's a time to have a new home, finding new location, getting new job, meeting new people, moving towards new direction, embracing new vision and getting more experience in which you are finding your happiness, which means you are progressing anyways, right? So that's all what I had for you guys. Tell me in the comment section that how this card resonates with your situation, and if you like this reading, then please hit the like button, share this video with your friends or enemies or anybody you want to, and please subscribe to this channel and don't forget to press the notification bell for the option all to watch all of my upcoming videos on time. I hope to see you in my next reading. Till then, take care, bye, and Allah Hafiz.